Hello and welcome to Yo-tas Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making chocolate mousse, and the ingredients are 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolates, 5 egg whites, 5 egg yolks, 1 cup of heavy cream, chocolate cookies with the fillings removed, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 3 tablespoons of sugar. I will be back. Okay, welcome back to Yo-tas Kitchen. I'm just whisking my egg yolks, and I'm going to be adding the sugar to the yolks, making sure that they're really incorporated really nicely. Make it come out nice and smooth. And then I'm going to take my semi-sweet chocolate that I have here in the bowl, and I'm going to put it on top of my water. Now, make sure that the bottom of your bowl, and make sure it's a heat-proof bowl, does not touch the water in the pot. Welcome to Yo-tas Kitchen. I wanted to show you my chocolate. It has melted nicely. See that consistency? No burning there. But before I take it off the water, I want to add my cocoa powder to it because I want it to incorporate and melt while the chocolate is still warm. That'll make it blend a little better. Just takes a few minutes. As my chocolate is cooling down, it's still a lot hot to the touch, and I don't want to put anything in there, especially the eggs, while this is really hot. So it'll probably take a few minutes to cool off. But while I'm waiting, I might as well whisk the egg yolks, and here goes. So it's ready to be put in here. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to slowly incorporate the eggs with the sugar, and I'm just going to put a little bit at a time. And if you have any egg yolks in there by mistake, make sure that, not egg yolks, excuse me, egg whites, because sometimes they do get in there. Make sure you take them off or out of here, so they're not with the mixture. But here goes, 1 spoon at a time. Just mix it really fast. Whatever you can out, and then fold the eggs white in, half at a time. Make sure you're not stirring, you're just folding. because you want to make sure that this stays fluffy and airy, because what this is really about is about air. So what I'm going to do now is just put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes while I whisk my heavy cream. And when my heavy cream is set, I'll come back and incorporate that in here too. I'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you for watching. Hello and welcome back to Yo-tas Kitchen. I put my mousse in the refrigerator, at least what I've have done so far with it, and I have 1 cup of my heavy cream in this bowl. So I'm going to just take it and whisk it until it becomes nice and fluffy. Okay, I'm adding 1/2 cup of confectionery sugar to this as I'm whipping it. Here is the consistency of my whipped cream, and I am going to slowly pour it in to my mousse, or the mixture that I have so far. And I added 1/2 cup of sugar because I am using extra bittersweet chocolate. You don't have to use extra bittersweet. And I tasted it before I put it in the refrigerator, and it just tasted still too bitter, even though I used that extra bitter. So I added a little more sugar just to balance it off. You don't have to do that. If you like it with less sugar, put less sugar in. So again, I'm just going to fold it because we want that fluffiness. So before I start, I'm going to put in my little chocolate cookie pieces right underneath. And I'm going to fill them all up like this. There you go. So here's my chocolate mousse. I'm getting ready to bring them downstairs where my other kitchen is and put them in the refrigerator. I'm going to let them sit for about an hour, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the end result. But the best thing to do is put them in the refrigerator overnight for best results. But I'll be back shortly to show you that end result. Hello and welcome to Yo-tas Kitchen. I am getting ready to whisk my heavy cream. I am going to use it as whipping cream for the top of my mousse. And this is 1 cup. I might or might not use all of it, but better to have extra than less. I don't want to make butter. So we're going to stop here because it looks like it's ready. I'm just going to go get the mousse. I'll be right back and I'll show you what that result looks like. Thank you. Okay, so here's my whipped cream. I whipped it up and I'm getting ready to put it in one of these baggies where you can just, they're disposable, so I got them like that on purpose so then I don't have to worry about cleaning. So just push it in as much as you can. There you go. And then take all the excess cream that's going to come to the surface, because sometimes it does. Just wipe it off. And then you see the bag, and then you take your mousse gonna put, look at that. And with these are a little different. I am going to just fill the whole bottom. Look at that. Doesn't that? I ended up with, I don't have more than 4 of these. So that's why I only have 4. But I had more mousse left. So you're going to either get somewhere between 6 to 8 servings, depending on how much you're putting in each of these glasses. So underneath, as you saw in this one, I had put the chocolate cookies on top, or the chocolate cookie crumbs on top, and then with this one I put it on the bottom before I put the mousse in there. So thank you for watching Yo-tas Kitchen. I hope you like this recipe, and I will see you shortly because another recipe is in the works. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to Yo-tas Kitchen for more recipes, and then yotaskitchen.com for a little more information on the recipes and where they came from. Thank you very much for watching Yo-tas Kitchen. Have a great day.